Hi.
Hi.
How's everyone?
Final one.
I know, final one. Finally, final weekly wrap up for the whole crazy end of the year. This has been such a weird spring.
Yeah, it's been super weird.
I told my kids today that watched my final week Fun Day Friday live stream for 8th grade. It was that how they got to see a side of me that no students has ever seen before because of this.
You eating breakfast? Oh.
Yeah, no, not yeah. I was served breakfast, but no,
You
not
can
me
see
eating
that
breakfast,
mic
but
in
rather just the fact that I got to open up to them in a way, invite them into the basement, live stream daily, do all those things that no other kids I've ever taught ever got to experience, and I will remember this group of kids for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I'm sure they will remember
I
it
know.
as well.
I said that to them. I was like, "You'll be in college and be like, remember that crazy old bald guy who used to teach from his basement?"
Yeah, that's true.
I know, that's what.
Well, and we're wearing our shirts. We got these from Mrs. Seymour.
And they even got our names on it.
Yeah, her mom makes them. They're super, super cool. So teachers, if you're watching, get in touch with.
It says
Miss
quarantine
Seymour.
and still there for you.
They're super,
Amazing.
super awesome. We love them.
Yes.
So definitely reach out to her if you're interested. Her mom makes them and they're cool.
Yeah.
We do have an announcement today
Big
from
ones.
Dr. Reggio.
You want me to
Mr.
take
Boulder.
this one?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. So this is the big one. This is the last week, right? Next week is the last week of school. So for 8th graders specifically, but I think this is for everyone, but 8th graders pay attention. Wednesday from 11 to 2 p.m. All 8th grade families are invited to drive through portion of our moving up ceremony. A Connect Egg call will be sent out on Monday with details. We are excited to cheer your child on. The student will be able to get out and walk along the sidewalk while their teachers and staff cheer for them, including moi. They will receive their diploma, a swag bag, a towel, t-shirt, and a lawn sign, and will have their photo professionally taken. Please feel free to decorate your vehicle, and it would be very helpful if you taped a piece of paper with your child's first and last name on the passenger side of your vehicle so that we can easily identify your car when you pull up. Also, at 7 p.m. Wednesday, that night, the video portion of our moving up ceremony will be released on the school website. So, a lot going on next Wednesday, and it's super exciting. This is do you know we were talking about how we did the birthday? Our son, his friends would have a birthday, and we do the birthday drive-bys.
The drive-by?
Yeah, the birthday drive-bys. This is going to be the
They're
most
called
epic
vehicle parade.
version of that.
It's a vehicle parade.
Vehicle parade.
Well, this has been the year of vehicle parades because we did the other one too where we went all through the neighborhood, remember?
Yes. Oh, that we did. Yeah. And we said hi to everyone.
Yeah,
this is the different, though, because the kids are coming to us.
Right.
So,
Yeah, it's a little
and
different.
I'm so excited about the video portion of the moving up ceremony because you and I made it.
We did make a video.
We made it.
Yeah.
And it's awesome.
Yes.
And we made a trailer. Do you want to see the trailer?
Sure.
Yeah. Are we
Yeah.
ready?
Yeah, you want to see the
All
trailer?
right. Here we go. I
Okay.
made a trailer, and we'll
This
talk
is a
about it
sneak peek.
afterwards.
Okay. Very exciting.
It's going to be good.
Yeah, well, we've been working on it for weeks and weeks and weeks.
I'm so excited for everyone to see it finally.
Yeah, I hope they like it. I mean, it's been a lot of work, but we've watched it and edited it and designed it and done so much work with it that we've seen it so many times that it looks different. Like I think now, like when people make movies, and it must be so hard to see what it really is like as a person who just watches it for the first time, because it's just weird, you know. It's such a weird situation. So hopefully it's gonna be good. Hopefully you like it.
I know, and like, I'm sorry if there's a spelling mistake.
I mean, we're working really hard.
We've combed through it so many times.
Yeah, we've really gone through it. But if you see errors,
but it's like over 40 minutes long. So
it's
a lot.
We've worked on it for hundreds of hours.
Yeah, it's gonna be super
crazy.
good.
And so today is our final wrap-up show. It is June 19th. Juneteenth is a really important day for those of you that don't know what it is.
And a lot of people don't know what it is. Like, it's one of those holidays that, like, I feel like some people just aren't aware of it. It wasn't taught in school when we were in school as kids.
Well, let's show a little video about what it is.
Sure.
So this way, it's short. You guys can see what Juneteenth is all about.
Sounds
talk about
excellent.
Check it out.
Open a U.S. history book, and chances are its author will quickly point out January 1st, 1863, the date President Abraham Lincoln, with one proclamation, orders and declares that all persons held as slaves shall be free. What that same history book might fail to mention is what happened to these words once they arrived on the shores of Galveston, Texas, more than 2 years after Lincoln wrote them. In the 1860s, word didn't travel like it did now. And in 1865, months after General Robert E. Lee's surrender, word of the end of the Civil War had yet to hit the southern state and its 250,000 slaves. And then came General Gordon Granger's arrival in Galveston, June 19, 1865, and General Order Number 3, all slaves are free. Juneteenth was born. While Juneteenth celebrations continued to varying degrees in the U.S. for decades, it would take until 1980 for Texas to become the first state to declare it a holiday. Today, 47 states recognize it and the District of Columbia. A chapter of our history, for far too long left out of the books designed to document it. But no longer. Juneteenth, or as the National Museum of African American History and Culture now calls it, our country's second Independence Day.
So what's interesting about that is, like something I learned, is that it kind of was always a Texas holiday. It kind of was a thing in Texas that hadn't gotten out to the other 49 states, but now it has. I think it's definitely a holiday that needs to be bigger in our country.
Yeah, I mean, it is our country's second Independence Day. That's
I know.
a perfect description of what it is, and it's something that I think that none of us should overlook. It's really an important part of our history. So make sure you're celebrating in some form today, because it's a great day.
Even if you just talk about it tonight with friends, you know, spread the word. So to speak.
About what it is.
I love that it's a holiday. I love that it's not the day on paper. It's the day that they found out, because that's the day, if you think about it in history, like that's the day that matters for those people who were freed, because that's the day it actually hit them on the ground and they realized it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Can you imagine these celebrations and how the feeling in the street?
We even like the 4th of July, like our Declaration of Independence was the day we announced it. It wasn't the day we won the war. You know, like it took another 8 years of fighting before we actually got the independence. So it's just interesting, you know.
It's been a long struggle, and it's a continued struggle for people in this country of color, and I think it's really important to recognize that and recognize them. And you know, I am just happy to share that Juneteenth it should be a national holiday in my book, and I hope that you know what it is now and that you celebrate a little bit.
Yeah, I definitely think we're headed that way.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Cool.
It's great. Super great.
Important day.
Yeah, important day. And speaking of important days and milestones, we should do birthdays.
Let's go birthdays.
And we want to say also happy birthday to those of you that we don't get to say happy birthday to you because you have summer birthdays and we won't be here.
I don't feel bad for those people.
Well, they get to celebrate.
I know. They get the nicest, like my birthday's in November, okay? They get the nicest weather birthday, pool party birthday. Do you know how many years of my life
I have a December birthday.
I prayed for a pool party birthday?
I know.
Be happy.
All right, so happy birthday. Let's do birthdays.
Oh, birthdays.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, and the stars burn tonight. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
And we're back. Those birthdays. I put 2
Yeah.
weeks in that one. I don't know if you noticed.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, because it's like technically the last, like next week, even though we're not doing the weekly wrap up and we have the graduation on Wednesday, it's like technically next week's the last week.
Yes,
even though
because
this week.
grades and everything are officially due
Yeah.
that by next week. So you still have a
Definitely.
little time to make up work if you need to.
Mm-hmm.
But really, everybody, have a great summer. Enjoy your family. Be safe. Wear a mask if you go
I know.
into.
Enjoy being home
inside.
and not doing schoolwork.
That's true. You've earned it.
amazing.
You've earned this summer break.
My man cave can go back to being entertainment and not work related. I'm so excited about that.
That's great. That's great for you.
That's great for me, see.
you. I'm gonna be outside reading in the sunshine.
I know. It's just
floating in the pool on a float.
I feel weird because we've been home now for a month or two, but I feel like this summer is more needed than most
Yeah.
summers.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, we'll miss talking with you, and I mean, we're not going to be YouTube stars anymore. What are we going to do with our time? We won't be making moving up ceremony videos. We're going to have to become videographers or something.
That makes me sad now that I think about it. I need my camera time.
Oh my God, Mr. Mulder. Okay, you guys. Well, have a great
Yes.
summer. That is officially a wrap on the wrap-up show.
And if you're wondering why this is pre-recorded, because we have our virtual field day with East Mauritius in like 10 minutes.
I know.
So we got to go run around in our backyard and
So,
videotape it.
Have a great day.
Yes.
Enjoy your weekend.
Bye,
and happy
guys.
Father's Day to all the dads and all the father figures of your lives.
I'm not
Make
saying it
sure-
because it's you don't say happy birthday to yourself.
And for those of you that don't have a dad, find a father figure, or if your mom is your
Email
father
me,
figure,
I'm a dad.
make sure you appreciate them on that
Yes.
day, okay? Really important. We love our dads.
Bye guys. I'll miss
Bye.
you this summer. Bye.
Bye.